Malia, despite his best efforts to move on, Mayor John Tory still facing the fire somewhat after making an appearance at Trinity-Bellwoods Park over the weekend among a lot of other people, not wearing his mask properly and not properly distancing as a result. So he offered an apology on the weekend. Today he was a little more humbled and furthered that.
I'm a human being. I can tell you the tongue lashing I got from my daughter, who is a doctor who looks after COVID patients, was like very few that I've experienced in my whole life, including my experience in politics. And that caused me to move, I think, fairly quickly to say that I was sorry for making a mistake. I wasn't sorry for visiting the park because I felt it was very important that I should go, and I learned a lot when I was there. But I've set the example that I try to set, which I do every day in my job because I know it's important, will be better going forward.
Now, Toronto's medical officer of health, Dr. Eileen de Villa, took the time to address the thousands that were on hand at Trinity-Bellwoods, saying how serious the situation is and how at risk people may be, while stopping short of saying they need to be tested. Everyone needs to be that much more careful and aware now.
If you were one of these people, it is possible that you may have been exposed to someone who has COVID-19 infection, but with little or no symptoms, especially if you are within 6 feet of others, having face-to-face conversations. Because of this, it is important that you monitor yourself carefully for COVID-19 symptoms for the next 14 days.
On that note, Mayor John Tory did say he will be closely monitoring himself as well. Here's your latest numbers in Toronto. There are 177 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total to 10,212. More than 7,500 people have now recovered, and 761 people in Toronto have died. When I asked the mayor about further enforcement in parks as well, he says that's not a decision for politicians. It is for city staff and others, and they will continue to monitor the situation in public spaces.